Dylan Coyle, WHIP Radio. You said after last week that it was a step in the right direction for the team, but you aren't even close to being satisfied. In June, you had a really strong finish here at Pocono. How do you plan to kind of, take that next step this weekend, get out of, the season rut that you've been?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every weekend I show up and still it took me a long time to develop the confidence that I was a cup-winning driver, and that confidence hasn't wavered. So I show up each week thinking that we have the capability to pull it off and still get a victory lane. As you work through the weekend, you kind of reevaluate where you're at and what your goals need to be. But sitting here now before we've turned a lap, I'm here to win this race.
So a realistic expectation that you're having is to win this race. Is that what you're saying?
We just talked about it a second. I think top 5 is probably, in the realistic standpoint, stage points. But you never know. That's that optimism that that I refuse to lose. I still know I can win these races. That hasn't changed a bit. That hasn't gone anywhere. We just need to get the whole package together. And this whole journey I've been on just shows me how important timing is for any team, driver, crew chief, owner, whatever it might be. I was very fortunate to have timing for a large stretch of time, manufacturer, team, crew chief, driver, all hitting, at 10/10ths. And we individualize the sport very, very often, and it is way more than just one person that makes this whole thing go. So I'm patiently waiting and hoping that we get the timing back and get all the pieces pushed in the right direction, and we can get back to our form that we once had.
Dylan Coyle, WHIP Radio. This is for Kyle. When you do have these weekends where you can, do double duty, how much value do you put on the extra track time that you do get?
You've got it. It's a value to get out there and have the track time as long as you can correlate it to each vehicle correctly. So, a lot of guys would say that they don't take anything from either one or the other, but you still can. You just got to figure out how to do that. So. The trucks, they don't drive anything at all similar to a Cup car and vice versa, and even an Xfinity car. So you've just got to kind of take the good with the bad on all that sort of stuff. But obviously just getting out there and running laps and being in that truck race today, did it help me at all really for qualifying? Maybe, because I was trying to widen out the entries with my truck in order to be more comfortable for my Cup car. So, there were some things that you try to work on and do and get ready for.
Feel pretty amped up right now. It's your best ever finish in your career. How are you feeling? Could you go into detail about that?
I'm ready to get some food, maybe take a nap, go home, see my dogs tonight. They don't really care where I finish. So, no, I mean, it's a great day. For me, it's more about my guys and the guys back at the shop. They work so hard, and there's no, everybody works as hard as they possibly can, and is at 10/10ths all the time. Every team's like that. But when you start the year off like we have, we've asked a lot of people to step up and work that much harder every week. And good runs like this kind of make it worth it for them. So obviously a win would be much better. But to have all 4 of us have pretty solid days, it hopefully shows them that all their hard work is worth it, because we've come a long way from where we started.
So going on that topic, does this inspire some more confidence going forward, not only, for the team, but individually for you with this top 5?
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy to get down on yourself in this sport, and it's been a rough 2 weeks. So glad we had a good, solid day today. I think the team will be pretty confident. We're like I said, it proves to us and everybody else that we are getting better. So we know places that we're going to for the second time, we're headed in the right direction.